We're looking at this picture, commonly known as the wave. It's actually not its original name. Its original name is the Great Wave of Kinagawa, and it's been suggested to be a tsunami wave, but actually we think it's more just one of those rogue, humongous waves, which has been represented here. So there are three elements in this picture. We have the wave, quite obviously, is the biggest element of this composition. We have Mount Fuji in the background, which was important to Hokusai and to many, many people who lived in this area because it had mythical powers. And then we have the three boats with men on it. And these three elements comprise the composition or the message that the artist is trying to give to us. It really shows the almighty power of nature and the sort of fragility of human life. We don't know how this ends, but it's suggesting that this great wave is just overpowering these three boats. So if we take these three elements in separate sections, we're going to look at them individually. So the mountain in the back, I mean, actually it's very, very small. So it's a minor feature, but it really puts us on a location. So this is a real place. It's not just a myth made up. This is a real location-led image. We think that the sun is behind us when we're looking at this, and it's actually looking towards Mount Fuji, and the sun is rising, which is where this darker colour behind the mountain is actually the night falling into the abyss as sun rises. Also, we can see the snow-capped mountains. We can see the skies clearing, as it will do in the morning as the sun burns off the atmospheric clouds. Mount Fuji had mythical powers. It was said to sort of have the key to immortality, and we see Hokusai produce picture after picture of Mount Fuji, hoping possibly that he was going to reach immortality by representing this image so often. Actually, he did live to a ripe old age, so it obviously did some good. Then we can look at the wave. It's actually really beautiful, but it's so simplistic. There are barely any lines, and it's almost not cartoon-like, but it's very stylized. But it just resonates with us. It says everything it needs to in so few lines. We have the surf, we have this white plume of surf represented by these sort of claws of whiteness, and the shadow underneath. We have this surge of water, which is indicated by these swirls or these curls of lighter blue. Really clever. And it is just engulfing these boats onto the boats. These are actual fishing boats, and they are coming in from an early morning, a pre-sunrise fish collection, and they would be taking live fish back to the market in Edo and selling them on that day. And we can see that obviously these men are really tired. They've done a full day's work essentially already in the morning to collect their fish, and they are wanting to get to the market to sell their goods and to collect their money from their day's hard work. They're basically sort of cogs in the wheel of the bigger thing, which is nature, and it just shows the fragility, because of course these boats were made of wood. The origins of the wave can actually be seen 30 years before Hokusai made this originally. He actually made a lot of representations of the wave, but his style changed so much during his lifetime that actually this is the one that's really captivated us all and is sort of what he's known for. It really just is his style. And the wave as a subject in Japanese painting has really been a motif, essentially. It appeared back as far as, the 1330s, which is a long time. I mean, there was this real tradition of subject matter, and here Hokusai blends this tradition of Japanese aesthetic with the fresh eyes of this dawn of international trade and opening up of visual culture. We're going to look at Hokusai's ingenious style, and we're going to look more at this use of line.
Hope you liked our video. Like the video, subscribe to our page and spread the word. Thanks.